What's up? What's up? What's up? This is I, Mario 1031, aka Mr. Know It All himself.
I'm Chuck 0373, Mr. Say It All himself.
Finally, and once again, we're back once again. We tried to do this yearly, but we didn't do it last year. But this is once again the Tuesday after a Thanksgiving special, part two, the aftermath. Now we're here to talk about today's action and events that happened in the three greatest games of football. We're here to talk about the Lions, the Steelers, and the rusty old Cowboys.
What about the Lions?
Oh boy, them Lions! I tell you, they surprise us every time, don't they? They come out for a stunning play after play after play. Now, I know you missed part of the first half because you were trying to come up here, but what I saw in the first half was Stafford making mistakes.
Well, I did listen to it on the radio. Yes, the early tone, we survived them. The defense held up great. We only gave them a field goal out of all that. One field goal.
Man, I do gotta admit though, Lions actually proved me wrong. And the thing, I didn't pick them. I'm not gonna tell them. I picked them last week. They let me down. Megatron did turn out free press was mega busted, but Megatron came up big.
101 yards receiving, 7 receptions.
Yeah, I'll tell you. But all in all, the Lions defense actually stepped up more too. Because after Stafford makes mistakes, man, the Lions D actually stepped up big, but a big safety by too.
Dominic Sue, great safety, first career safety. Also, 7 or 6 other sacks other than that safety, plus 243 yards rushing. Ground and pound.
Speaking of ground and pound, Reggie Bush, man, ground and pound. You talk about ground and pound. He made up a lot from last game. 4 days doesn't make a man think, don't it?
Oh, yes, it does. But you know what, though? I knew he could come up big because of what he did. 117 yards, another additional 60 yards in the air receiving. He's a man.
Well, yeah, that's true. But the Lions scored a way to stump the Green Bay Packers, the Aaron Rodgers Green Bay Packers. Now, how do you feel about Matt Flynn starting today?
Well, he didn't get 480 yards and 6 touchdowns, did he? Check your fantasy football numbers on that one, folks.
Yeah, 'cause they so hyped up Matt Flynn. They hyped him up so bad. NFL Mobile said, man, this was the Lions. Matt Flynn was Detroit. Matter of fact, Detroit Lions was Matt Flynn's payday. Now, how you feel about that article?
Well, I guess he cashed a check and the day it bounced.
Oh boy, did it bounce big. Flynn was tossed around a lot today, and the Lions' stunning victory of 42-11. Now this makes them once again sole position of first place.
Yep, by at least a half a game, counting out the results of Chicago, which we owe every tiebreaker now, including point differential games in Green Bay.
Yeah, but remember the Lions still got a much more schedule to go on. And yes, they are 7-5 right now. For the Bears just to play once again another NFC North rival, the Minnesota Vikings.
Oh, that's gonna be interesting though, funny considering the Vikings staying there pulled up the upset against the Vikings against Green Bay last week. But it's surprised they did. Surprised they didn't pull it off. Minnesota's there waiting. Be careful. Be careful, Chicago Bears. Be very, very careful.
Yeah, we're hoping that. But then again, we got Josh McCown. I know our defense is depleted, but we're going to talk about that another time. We're going to move on to the Dallas Cowboys and the Oakland Raiders. Man, I didn't see much of this game because I was busy doing other stuff. I was cooking, I was cleaning, I was eating. Man, things was good so far. But man, Mr. State out here has something to say about that. What do you think about that?
Well, number one, Oakland got off to a very fast start. I ain't gonna lie to you, I thought Oakland was gonna pull off the upset. They got off to a very fast. I think they scored the first 14 or 17 points, and all of a sudden Dallas just made a big comeback. Basically ran the rest like the last 21 points in the game into the discussion.
So basically, Romo wasn't no choke this time.
No, he wasn't no choke.
Now I'm trying to say, with a real Tony Romo, please stand up. Please stand up. Please stand up. Because this is becoming an all-in-all thing with Dallas, I'm telling you. Will they make the playoffs this year? They control their own fate now.
It's not Romo. It's the Dallas Cowboys defense last in the league. That's where you ask the Dallas defense, will they please stand up? Everybody needs Dallas to stop blaming Romo. He's actually a top 5 quarterback in this league, and nobody understands that.
Yeah, but you gotta understand. When the playoffs came, what happened? Romo faltered. What happened last year? Romo faltered. But we might see a different Romo this year because like he's improved his play ever since he played the Lions.
Yeah, he's improved his play, all right. He's been excellent, but once again, the key is not Romo. He's going to be there. Where's the Dallas Cowboys defense? Last in the league.
Well, yeah, that's true. But looks like Dallas did win 31-24 in a very impressive victory over the Oakland Raiders, who I do believe their team situation at best is going half and half in and out.
Well, the Raiders, proud franchise, go to each and every year. They win some, they lose some. With passing Al Davis, they've been in discombobulated for the last 2 years. They're definitely not the team in the 70s and 80s you can watch and be feared of. Plus, the new rules, they couldn't hit people like they used to back in the G with all the guys they kicked out of the league by now.
But they still hope the real men wear black. But unfortunately, the black hole wasn't there for the Raiders. It was their own personal black hole.
Yeah, mistakes, lack of offense, inexperience at quarterback, inexperience at wide receiver. Yeah, the things mount up, and inability to stop Cowboys late running game late.
Yeah, but anyways, Cowboys reign supreme once again. The NFC East is looking more and more interesting this week. As we'll forget, the Giants do play the Redskins again. What do you think is going to happen there?
Really? But the winner, the loser of this game is basically for all intents and purposes be eliminated from any playoff contention at this point.
Well, we're going to see about that one Sunday. Finally, our last game of the night was a barn burner rivalry. The Pittsburgh Steelers going to Baltimore and face the Ravens. Now, I got to tell you, that game was all props. What do you think about that?
Man, straight up. We're talking about, like, even at the end of the game, we're talking about 4 injuries on the last 3 plays of the game. 4 injuries.
And don't forget, Baltimore, they controlled this game. Most of the time, they controlled it by kicking the field goals, making field goals, and making plays that they need to play. Mind you, score was once 19-6, and then Pittsburgh came back.
As we know in the history of these two teams playing each other, all these games generally come down to generally a touchdown less and almost most of the time a field goal less. And once we came to that again, as we had the last goal line stand, and man, they got the touchdown, but then they had to get the 2-point conversion.
Yeah, let's talk about that last goal line stand. Let's talk about that Heath Miller nice catch, who ended up being a half a yard short of the end zone when they called the touchdown.
Boy, ain't it great we have replaying all scoring plays now. So there's no question, no controversy. That pretty much ends most of it.
Yeah, we also ends about 4 injuries too. Let's talk about Le'Veon Bell. 2 or 3 tries trying to get in there. On second down, he really got his bell rung, didn't he?
Well, that's why they call Le'Veon Bell. Well, I feel sorry for Michigan State guys out there. Don't come running back in the NFL. That's not for the Steelers. They don't expect you to be a tough guy. He was a tough guy. He gave it all he had. He might miss a couple weeks of that concussion. He did not look good.
Yeah, he did not look good. And the sad part about it is he held on to the ball, but by rule contact, once the helmet goes off, the play stops. And believe it or not, it stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Yes, it did. Same rules fight like it does in college.
Well, finally, they did finally get in. I do admit, come on now, you can't stop Big Ben. Truthfully, you can't stop him.
Well, you blitz them, and that's what happened. You out blitz them, get caught. They ran a little crossing pattern. The receiver walked in wide open in the end zone, literally.
Yeah, he literally walked in. However, it came down to that 2-point conversion where the man had it in his hands. Number 88, where's the stick 'em at when you need him?
Outlawed there in the 70s. Also, though, on that play, there was pass interference. Even though that there was not contact, the defender is not allowed to defend without turning around to the ball and not play the ball. That should have been a call.
Well, remember that Tom Brady when you see the Panthers again.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that one is a whole nother one because they're going to say the ball was uncatchable more than likely. But actually, if you do a little study and anybody watch ESPN Sports Science, if Gronkowski is able to stop without his momentum being pushed by the middle linebacker, it should have been pass interference. Bad call referee, you got missed it too on that one.
Yeah, they sure enough missed it again. Well, you know what? This is our Thursday Thanksgiving show. I'd like to give a shout out to everybody who made the show possible. Mr. J.R., I'm still sitting over here.
And Dr. Mario 103176.
Yeah, that's me, And, friends, family, who watch a lot of football and love the game. And we got to know, we'll talk about football this time. But we got another subject coming up later. But in the meanwhile, this is Mr. Know-It-All.
And Mr. Say-It-All.
And welcome to the Tuesday After Part 2 Thanksgiving Special. Till then, I will catch y'all later on next Tuesday for show.
Yeah. And don't eat too much food left over tomorrow. I'm sure you guys are doing stuff today with football and food.
No, you forgot about that, man. The leftovers are already done. Till then, catch you later. Peace.
Peace.